Hey everybody, and welcome back to G.I. Joe: The Wrath of Cobra. I'm John, and I am ready to dive back into this adequate beat 'em up with some new characters that you haven't seen yet. So we've already seen Snake Eyes, Duke, Scarlet, and Roadblock, but who we haven't seen yet is Ripcord. We're diving into the Serpent's Pit.
How was G.I. Joe able to repel our attack? I should have never trusted an incompetent clone to prepare our takeover. Clone? I'm the real Cobra Commander. You are the clone. I'm no clone. I made you. You fool! The true Cobra Commander would never be so incompetent. Gods, seize him! You idiots! I'm the real Cobra Commander. Seize the other one. As of now, the old commander's little project is deader than disco. We must move straight to invading the cities.
Well, I gotta say, that being the first cutscene that we've seen in this playthrough, not very impressive. Could they not have prevented the Cobra Commander's mic from peaking like that, or is that a feature? The tide is turning after uncovering crucial information in the Cobra Temple. The G.I. Joe team is led to the vibrant city of Cairo, Egypt. Cobra has taken refuge in the city, causing chaos and fear among its citizens. Reclaim the city from the grip of evil. The fate of Cairo rests in your hands. So we're playing as Ripcord. Ripcord wasn't one of my favorites growing up, but I actually started to love him after I read some of the classic G.I. Joe comic books, the old Marvel comics written by Larry Hama. He has some great storylines in those comics where he falls in love with a bear named Bosco. Of course, the bear does turn out to be a blonde woman, so I guess it's okay. But we got to question his judgment in the long run. Ripcord, not the most known for his physical feats, but more for his ability to fly and, I guess, get out of there in time. But I liked him a lot in the comics. If you haven't read those, I highly recommend them. I know they're available at most libraries. If you have like Hoopla or Libby or one of those apps that lets you read. Of course, I mean, you could always go into the physical library if you want to, but as a person who's not a fan of leaving their house, that's never my go-to for anything. But it's cool. You get to know some of the characters that you didn't really interact with as much in the cartoons, and it might make you develop a new favorite. Who knows? So we're fighting mostly the same dudes that we fought previously. We got the sort of tan explosive troopers. There's a new one. Would this be a Cobra Valkyrie? I know that's what they've started calling the sort of femme troopers lately, at least in like the G.I. Joe Classified toy line. I don't know if that's if you're a feminine lady in Cobra, are you immediately a Valkyrie, or do you have to earn that designation? You let me know if you know. So we haven't explored Ripcord's special move yet, but we're going to here in just a second. Whoa, who's that turned invisible? What the heck? Alright, so the next time we encounter some enemies, I'll show you Ripcord's special move. Here we go. Oh yeah, he's got a jetpack. And he throws grenades that do suspiciously little damage from what I would think of a grenade would do. As cool as it is to have a jetpack, I think that out of all of the characters we've played, I think his special might be the worst. Because he can actually get hit out of it. Gotta get these data discs. Gotta get these data discs. I wonder who the boss will be in Cairo. Maybe Desert Scorpion, that would be kind of cool. If I'd known I was going to be beating up so many ladies, I might have picked up Scarlet for this one. Years of playing The Legend of Zelda have made it impossible for me not to break every pot that I see. You never know if there's going to be a rupee in one of those. Oh, what's going on here? Oh. You can't smush me, Snake Armor. I have a Fruity Odie bar. Time to drop some very weak grenades on this guy. Oh, I think that's the fastest we've destroyed one of these snake armors so far. Okay, what? Now come on. Come on, game designer. You're gonna spawn a bunch of data discs and then make me not be able to pick them up? Well, this is very reminiscent of one of the early episodes of G.I. Joe where they pit Duke and, I think, is it Snake Eyes against each other in the gladiatorial arena. I believe that that episode of G.I. Joe was inspiration for the television show Spartacus Blood and Sand. The role of Crixus was heavily inspired by Duke. Oh my goodness. Alright, it's time to drop some grenades on these fellas. Get out of the alley and into the sky. Ooh, yeah, taste it. Maybe I should have saved my grenades for the horde of enemies here. That's alright, there's always more grenades. Oh, I can go back the other way, that's cool. Oh, if you watched my first video, you'll know. I did call it. We were gonna have to fight multiple snake armors at some point. I don't know if they can hit me with their little mushy hands while I'm up in my whoa, what was that? Oh, I better pick these up before they change scenes on me. Yeah, take that, Cobra. I wish I could climb up there and talk to Cobra Commander and Destro for a second. Are they gonna have me give me the thumbs up or the thumbs down at some point. Holy cow. Okay, it's grenade time. I'm hovering slightly above the ground. You can't touch me. What are next? Oh, Firefly! Man, Firefly was definitely a favorite growing up. I feel like a broken record sometimes. It's like everything that shows up is a favorite, but that's just kind of how it is with G.I. Joe. There's so many awesome enemies and heroes. You don't know where to quit. You just like everything. My introduction to Firefly goes back to my cousin Kevin. Kevin had a huge G.I. Joe collection, and Firefly was the one he would never let me play with because that was his, you know. That was his favorite. And so, of course, you know, you always want what you can't have. So I became fixated upon having Firefly for myself. And you know, until I was a grown-up, I did not ever have this classic Firefly. The only one I ever had growing up was the wacky green one that came with a Beyblade, kinda. And you know, that one's pretty cool too, but nothing really compares to the classic urban camo and the sweet walkie-talkie and dynamite stick and stuff. And of course now I have entirely too many Fireflies. If that's even possible. Oh, time to drop some explosives on you, Cobra Saboteur. He's kind of smart. He actually knows how to get away from my kind of pitiful jetpack. Nice little tidbit of trivia about Firefly. The single most valuable piece of accessories that you can get from him is his little tiny walkie-talkie. We did it. We got Firefly. What's gonna happen next? Oh, right. Yeah, we beat the stage. That's what's gonna happen next. So behind the scenes, I've been working hard for y'all. I ground out the data disks needed to unlock the final character from this G.I. Joe game, Gung Ho. Now Gung Ho, not ever really one of my favorites growing up. I never disliked him. He wasn't, you know, he wasn't one of the top tier, but I appreciate him now. He's a man with a magnificent mustache. Following a trail of deceit, the G.I. Joe team discovers Springfield, a seemingly ordinary town with a dark secret. Expose their deception and restore peace to the seemingly tranquil streets of Springfield. Springfield, just a fun fact, not just the town from The Simpsons, but also a Cobra base. Yeah, well, I'll talk about it a little bit more as we punch some Cobra soldiers here. I like that it says a real community. That's how you know something is legit, is when they say it's real. So this was mostly in the comics, but it certainly showed up in the cartoon as well. But Springfield was basically a suburb where every single person that lived there was loyal to Cobra. So at a glance, it looked like, you know, just your average cookie cutter suburban American town. But as soon as things started to get bad or the Joes started to show up, all the citizens of Springfield would band together to stop the good guys from winning. So I'm excited to see or I guess to relearn what's going to happen in this little town. Because I have played through this game before, I just don't remember all the specifics. There we go. Gung Ho with a gun. That's what I like to see. Oh, and I immediately dropped it. We'll call that user error. Alright, let's see what he does. Oh, neat. He calls for reinforcements. I love that. G.I. Joe's biggest strength is the power of teamwork. Let's get this grenade launcher here. Oh, that's not going to do me much good against the trouble. Okay, that's amazing. I absolutely love that it only takes one hit to kill these things. Oh, the Trouble Bubble is one of my favorite Cobra vehicles. It's so ridiculous. It's like, who'd invented this thing? Okay, we don't need any health currently. It's just really amusing that it takes less hits to blow up the Trouble Bubble than it does one of the Cobra Troopers. I think maybe the only more dangerous Cobra vehicle than the Trouble Bubble would be the Fang, the like open cockpit helicopter where the blade is spinning right above your head. Okay, I do remember these guys on the Cobra Ferrets being a pain in the butt. I really like how Gung Ho shoots a shot down when you jump over. That's actually great. Very, very convenient. Okay, I was about to ask what is going on with these cars, but then my brain connected it. These are not real cars. This is a cardboard cutout of a car. Fantastic. Great job, game makers. Let's get some help in here. Come on, green shirts. Help me out now. Another fake car. Oh, this is great. Taking out the trash. Might be dealing with a little bit of recency bias here, but I think Gung Ho might be my favorite character in this game so far. Whoa. The thing that was getting me with these ferrets before was I was trying to get behind them to shoot them or jump kick them or something, but I would still get hit. So it didn't matter how well I timed it. I was still getting hit by them. Well, it's kind of what's happening now. Alright, let's call in the green shirts to help me out. Let's all beat up this ATV, guys. Oh. Alright, I think we might be losing a life here. Kind of getting ganged up on too much. Oh, no. Yipes. Yep. Yeah, we got him. Oh, but we died. That's right. When I fail and die, it's all of our fault. Why can't I eat those apple cores? Oh, I ate the bar too soon. So there are quite a few levels left on this game. I forget exactly how many, but it's at least 4, I think. Do you guys want to see me play the rest of this game? Or now that I've shown every character, is the thrill kind of over? Let me know what you think, because, you know, I don't want to, like, wear out the G.I. Joe welcome here, either. Oh, we need some help. Whoa! His heavy attack is literally just to pull out a gun. I love Gung Ho more and more here. You see what I'm saying about these ferrets? I mean, maybe I'm just bad. That's also a possibility. I never claimed to be Mr. Video Game. Oh, we gotta fight Tomax and Zaymot. I hope they have a shared health bar. They do! Oh, this is great. Okay, I wasn't facing that way. Very appropriate. They have the Crimson Guards helping them. Oh, I should have called help a long time ago. Oh, I died again. Wait, am I not invincible when I'm, like, glowing like that? Confusing. We got him. Loved those guys in the comics. They were so interesting because they were the head of an evil corporation. Well, we did it. We completed the Springfield level with Gung Ho. I'm going to reiterate. I do think Gung Ho is my favorite that we've played with so far. So I think that's going to be the end of this video. Let me know what you thought about it. Let me know, if I could have done something better. I don't know. What do you want to see next? Do you want to see more G.I. Joe? You want to see more beat-em-ups? Do you want to see some, like, card games or shooters or something? I don't know. There's a lot of games that I have that I can be mediocre at. So you guys just let me know. And until next time, let's all try to be cool. I'll see you again soon.